Israel's Defence Minister Israel Katz has said that a ceasefire agreement with Lebanon grants the military the freedom to strike Beirut if Hezbollah attacks. Israel says while clearing that operations in southern Lebanon will continue. Lebanon's state-run national news agency NNA reported drone strikes along roads at several southern locations, with at least one causing casualties. Earlier, the Israeli military said air raid sirens were sounded in northern Israel, with one incident involving a suspicious aerial target resolved, while another incident was found to be a false alarm. On Wednesday, Israel and Lebanon agreed to implement a ceasefire following negotiations in Washington, aimed at ending the war that flared up alongside the war in Iran. According to a joint statement released with the US, the ceasefire is contingent on a complete cessation of fire from Hezbollah. The two sides, which do not have formal diplomatic relations, also agreed to create pilot zones in which the Lebanese armed forces will take exclusive control of the territory, to the exclusion of all non-state actors. The statement also said that the two sides have agreed to reconvene for more talks on 22nd of June with a view towards reaching a comprehensive agreement. Israel and Lebanon had previously agreed to a cessation of hostilities in April, which was later extended in May. However, violence continued despite the agreement. Barely hours after the announcement of a new truce, exchanges of fire have already begun. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has warned that any attack on Beirut would trigger a full-scale resumption of the West Asia war. Araghchi said that Iran's armed forces are ready to strike Israel if it attacks the Lebanese capital. His statement followed US President Donald Trump's remarks to reporters, in which he had expressed his desire to have separate talks on the conflict in Lebanon and on the war between US and Iran.
We actually spoke with Hezbollah for the first time ever. We didn't know they spoke. And they agreed yesterday they're not going to shoot. Israel's not going to shoot. We're just going to see. But I'd like to separate it. I'd like to have it a separate thing because it is separate.
North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has vowed an exponential increase in nuclear military capabilities. The state media reported Kim made the remarks during his visit to a newly inaugurated nuclear materials production factory. Kim noted an ambitious future plan designed to beef up North Korea's nuclear forces at an exponential rate. North Korea has denied pressure from the United States. It insists it will not give up its nuclear arsenal and describes its path as irreversible. While at the reported facility on Wednesday, Kim also said the weapons-grade nuclear materials production capacity more than doubled during the past 5-year course. The country has conducted 8 missile tests this year. Analysts say it may reflect Pyongyang's effort to take advantage of eroding international norms to cement its nuclear status. North Korea is believed to operate uranium enrichment facilities at 3 sites: Yongbyon, Kangson, and Kusong. Although North Korea did not disclose the locations of the facility that Kim visited, analysts said the facility was likely the newly completed uranium enrichment plant at Yongbyon. Yang Moo-jin, former president of the University of North Korean Studies, said if the site is indeed verified to be at Yongbyon, it could also serve a propaganda purpose. With Iran's enriched uranium stockpile a key issue in US-Iran nuclear talks, he said North Korea appears to be deliberately showcasing its expanding nuclear capabilities to signal that denuclearization is not up for negotiation with Washington.